Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer and today we're going to be playing some more Not So Berry Challenge in The Sims 4. We're going to be doing some more of my yellow gen of my Not So Berry series. The last video was really sad. We lost two family members. We lost our Mint Sim, our Gen 1 Mint Sim, and then we lost one of our second gen Sims as well. We lost Rosa's brother, her little brother, so it was a very sad video. Minta was expected because she was old for a while and I could see her days counting down, but Ezra was really unexpected. He froze to death in the swimming pool, so it kind of threw me for a loop, but I'm very excited to do this video. I want to it be a little bit happier, but before we get into it, I trimmed up my bangs and also y'all get to see the whole fit. This is a very fall fit today. I wish it was fall, but this is a dress that I recently thrifted and I'll show you the whole thing. The dress I thrifted recently, we went to Georgia for a little trip. Same with the necklace. I also got this from like an antique store. I don't know how old the necklace is, but it was in like a vintage store, so it's probably decently, you know, a few years old. It's very long. It was originally very long. I just doubled up on it to make it like a double one. I've been wanting to trim up my bangs for a little while, so I did try to do like a curtain Sabrina Carpenter type of bang, and I like how they turned out. I think they're kind of cute. So we're going to join our sad little family. They are still at the Berry family graveyard, so I set up a little graveyard lot so that we could start building our little graveyard for all the gens. I'm gonna put them in the same graveyard so that we can, you know, have the whole family all together, at least in the afterlife. I've updated Soleil's hair. The ponytail that she was wearing that would go in the back here, I really liked it a lot, but it was clipping through the hood on this sweater here, and I have her wearing that shirt on multiple of her little outfits, so I swapped up the hair to an updo for the ones that it would clip with, just for now. It's also Christmas Eve in my game. I have it set, you know, I think I'm going to do some of the little traditions, so I'll move my camera over a little bit so we can do some of these traditions. These are ones that Winterfest is like in the game, but I added in Winterfest Eve because I like to celebrate. In real life, you celebrate Winterfest Eve as well, so it's also a day off work or school. And then the things that I added for Winterfest Eve are baking, decorate, and be festive spirit. So everyone's been doing their little ho interactions and stuff like automatically. I can just hear them saying it. And here's the graves. This is our Gen 1 Sim right here, Minta. I put some flowers and stuff around her grave, and then I like to put a little picture there so that we know exactly who it was. And then she has this little, since she was a scientist and stuff, I like to kind of put the little things that match their personality beside their grave as well. So she has this little like momentum conserver. Let's turn it on so we can do a little spinning. I set that beside her grave there. And then over here is Ezra. So this was Rose's little brother. He froze to death. He was not meant to die, but it was very sudden, so he's got a little grave as well. And then beside Minta, I plan to put, you know, Emmett will go right beside Minta over here, and then we have plenty of space to add all the rest of the family members into this little graveyard as the time goes on. And I also have one of these guys here where Soleil, if she wants to, she can go out here and at least spend a little bit of, you know, some time with Minta. She can still stargaze with her. So the rules, and she's feeling stranger danger because she's a loner, so we need to head home soon. It's getting later in the evening, and I want to do a few little Christmas things, at least, you know, put together a tree, put some lights on the house and stuff like that. They probably wouldn't be feeling very festive, but I think they should at least get together for the rest of the family. Even the graveyard has some festive things around it for some reason. And now that there's no more Minta, Soleil can now become closer friends with other Sims. She can meet some other girls her age, so we're gonna head back home, especially because every time that Soleil is near Emmett, she's really bugged and won't really do any of the interactions I ask her to do, so that's really frustrating. But the thing with Emmett is he's super bugged. As much as I'm gonna miss him when he dies as well, it'll also be a little bit of a relief to be able to do a family gathering and not have the Sims just freeze, because I believe that he's the cause of a lot of the bugs, because he was a time traveler, so he probably picked up a bunch of bugs along the way during all the different years he jumped through. So he does not age. It still shows him as having 22 days left on his elderhood. I had to age him up into the different life stages whenever Minta would, so that they're age matched. So with him, I'm going to roll a dice and give him a set number of days left, and then I'll have him die of old age whenever the time comes. I have these D&D dice that my sister bought recently-ish. She doesn't play D&D. I think she uses them for deciding what outfit to wear, like a randomizer type of thing. But there's a bunch of them in here. I'm going to use this 8-sided one. So I'll use this guy right here, and I'm going to throw it, and that will decide how many more days Emmett has to live, because otherwise he just will stay alive forever. I hope it's not, I hope it's like at least at least a few, at least long enough to like get through New Year's Eve without another death. But so it's like a little diamond shaped dice, and I could do the 1 through 20 one, but I don't want to. And the thing with Emmett as well is that I had meant to take a potion of youth, but because Emmett's immortal, he didn't have to take one, but he would have. He already lived one full elderhood and then a second full elderhood because I've kept him around as long as Menta has been alive. But no longer, and we have to pick a day for him to die. So we have 4. It landed on 4, just like that, a little gold 4. So he has 4 days left to live, which is on New Year's Eve. So Wednesday is 1. We're on Tuesday now, Tuesday evening. So that would be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That'd be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So he has to die. Oh golly, he has to die on New Year's Eve, which also happens to be Soleil's birthday, aging up into a teen. So I was going to put it in the calendar if it was like a random day, but because it's New Year's Eve, I don't think I'm going to forget that. It won't happen in this video, but it'll happen very, very soon. So okay, it's 6 in the afternoon, and I want Rosa wants to chat with her crush. This was her crush in high school, but they're married now, and so are you almost. Not quite, but she will be after she ages up, which she has 36 days until she becomes an elder, which is a lot of time. The adulthood is a really long section of life. Soleil got in a fight with someone at school about which void critter is more powerful. She said it was the Arcticorn, but he kept saying the Suentor. Usually I click the Arcticorn, which affects the emotional control, but I'm gonna do conflict resolution this time because I think that one's a little bit harder to build, which I've not actually looked at. Soleil's character values, her manners and responsibility are really low, so that means I need to get her onto setting the table, doing the dishes. She can do some brushing of her teeth, which I don't think I've ever had her do. So how about you go ahead and start on some of your character values. I think it'll be nice to build these. It's always nice to have some extra like positive traits and stuff. And then it's going to be interesting whenever, I wonder if there will be a gen, like I know there's a gen later that has to be like a criminal and evil, so it'd be kind of fun to build some of the negative traits intentionally, which I've never done before. She's really sad, her fun is really low. Do we have a TV in this house? I've just noticed that we literally don't have a TV in this house, which is weird. Let's fix that real quick. I want a TV for multiple reasons. One being it's kind of mandatory, isn't it, in a house? They won't let me put it up there. I think I'll have to put it on I think I have to have it sitting on this little thing here, which it doesn't want to because that's actually technically like a little bench, but I'm trying to raise it up and just do it like that. It kind of looks weird having the bench be so small. Let me fix that. Put that guy right there, facing the couch. So I want a TV so that we can watch some movies and stuff, but also since New Year's Eve is coming up, we'll have to watch the countdown to midnight here. And I want to host Christmas tomorrow at this house as well. The whole family's not come over here yet. I don't even think Menta ever got a chance to visit, but it's a big, nice house. The Mint house is just kind of too sad right now, so I want everyone to come over here. And I think it'll be really good for Emmett and Azalea to kind of get out of the house because they're probably kind of moping around at the moment. But that'll be tomorrow. Today, also, I want to put, I'm gonna put a Christmas tree first. A few little Christmassy things. So maybe we can put a little rug, a little welcome mat, and then some other little decor we can just stick around the house. And some little snowflake decals on the window. I think we've only had Christmas one other time in this series so far, haven't we? We had a Christmas with at the Mint house. We can put it right here so that you can see the lights through the you'll be able to see the tree through the window at nighttime. And then that means this chair has to be moved somewhere else, so it's not in the way, but I'll put it back when Christmas is over. Just like that. Just some little presents and a few little decorations. And then I want them to like decorate the tree together tonight. One of you guys commented that Soleil should be a fan of Sailor Moon, like the anime. Not certain. I'm not very familiar with Sailor Moon. Like I know of it and I know what the characters look like, and I think they would be really cute if Soleil liked it. And I think it's really funny that I got that comment because I'll go into cast and show you, but the one hairstyle that I planned for Soleil to wear when she's a teen is actually like identical to the Sailor Moon Sailor Moon is identical to like a Sailor Moon hairstyle, which I didn't know that when I chose it for her, but it turns out that it looks like the same. So I'll pull it up and I'll show it. It's not for children, or I would put a sticker on her now, but it's only for adults. There wasn't that much Sailor Moon CC that I could find like to download. At least there was a few hairs, but they were all Max's Match, and I already have a hair anyway, but like I mean like wall art and stuff. I did find a couple of wall art, I believe, if I can find them. I don't have a lot of, build by CC because I don't download it anymore for the most part, because it's, unless there's like one specific thing, like the only thing I really put in their houses anymore are the little like Taylor albums. It's the one thing that makes my game the most laggy is build by CC. Like cast CC doesn't do it. At least not, you know, not as much as Build By. But also, to be fair, that was whenever I was playing on a different computer. I was playing on a Mac Mini a while back before I started doing these videos, and it was just the whole game was laggy, but it was even more laggy with Build By CC. Perhaps since then, swapping over to a way better computer, which is what I'm playing on now, maybe I can start adding some house CC back into the game, and maybe it will not be so laggy. So what I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna put this really cool looking moonlight. It's kind of, ooh, it's too big. It kind of hangs down way too far. I feel like you could bump your head. I was gonna put that because it's cute, but the ceiling's not quite tall enough for it. Also, I do sometimes put little pillows and stuff on their beds. And blankets. I would like Soleil to have a double bed, like a big one, but you know, at the moment her room's too small, so I would maybe expand it and take over this bathroom, but we do probably still need an upstairs bathroom. The other upstairs bathroom, I turned into a laundry room instead. Okay, I really thought I had downloaded some wall art. I cannot find it anywhere, so I'll have to look into that and see if maybe it just didn't download quite right, or maybe it was too old to show up, because sometimes that'll happen if you download a really old file. But I'm going to, so I did download, I'm gonna have to show it on Rosa because she is Soleil's not quite a teen yet. Also, I gave everyone little cowboy outfits. It's a little bit too cold to wear them, but at least they've got them. This is her little cowgirl outfit. Like, he's got a little hat and a little jacket combo on this one as well, so that we can all do some horsey things. What I want to do, it's too blizzardy now, but I think I can probably travel to a different world and bring the horses with us, like to Oasis Springs maybe. We could go out for some horse riding or some start on Soleil's lessons. I've been wanting to do that for a while, but the weather just hasn't allowed it. Also, I gave everyone, at least the main family, I gave them Christmas outfits, so we'll be able to see those whenever tomorrow. Okay, so this is the little, oh, this is cute. This is the little dress I downloaded. There is a yellow version, which the texture is not as good on the yellow version, but this is the original one. Is like the blue and white one, which Soleil could wear it, even though it's blue. You know, blue and white and red, it's not her colors, but she could just pair it with like yellow jewelry and yellow shoes and stuff, and it'd probably be okay, even if she just wore it for like, you know, an event, a get together, like a party or something like that. I could maybe make a little cosplay. I don't know what, there's no, oh, like the GeekCon, it's like a cosplay event. She could wear it to GeekCon. That would be really cute. Okay, I'll end up doing that whenever she ages up. So this is the hair right here. I had this hair planned out for Soleil to wear. I probably before she was even born. I just really liked this hair, and I thought it would suit the aesthetic I wanted to go with for her. But I had no clue that it was actually very similar to like Sailor Moon's hair. That's kind of, I'm assuming it was intentionally like inspired by it because of how similar the bangs and everything are, and the little buns on top. Just a little sneak peek into teenage Soleil, which we will get to in a few days time. It's in the evening. Everyone is getting some cheesecake, it looks like. I've got Soleil working on her character values, so that's perfect. Let me see. I know since we have a butler, there's probably not gonna be like, you know, a lot of trash to empty. At least we can do some things. Okay, I want to, our horses are just gaining skills just from existing here. I actually want to see how long, oh, Pepper is actually about to age up into an adult. He's on 7 out of 7, so we're about to have an adult horsey, which is perfect because I wanted Soleil. Go give him a bottle feed. Go give him a little hug. Go tell him a joke. Oh, and then if I go to under temperament, I can talk about or my social life or discuss the secret lives of animals. But yeah, as soon as this little baby ages up, then she can start learning how to ride a horsey. I was gonna, you know, either have her learn on the bigger horse if we had the time, or Pepper once Pepper aged up, but Pepper's about to age up, so that's perfect timing. And maybe we can put some Christmas music on, try to cheer him up a little bit because it's a really sad time. So let's do some Winter Holiday. Okay, we can all decorate the little tree together in our little jammies. And then I'm also going to put up some lights. Okay, we put these little garlands along the fences, and then some lights on the foundation. Ooh, and then she put all the lights. These are, I have a hard time telling apart which different little thing it is here, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. Like the foundation, I know, the fences are that. And then spandrels and freezes, those are like the two that are a little bit tricky to figure out what they are. But let me decorate the spandrels. Maybe some red lights. You can see them decorating the little Christmas tree in the, in through the window, which is so cute. Okay, so the spandrels are like these little flat ones below the roof and kind of just along the middle of the house. Okay, that's cute. Look at how pretty all these dang lights are. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've decorated the whole tree except for the lights, so they're supposed to be doing the lights now. I did put a skirt, like a tree skirt on the bottom. Okay, we just turned the lights on. And then my ornaments also didn't show up. Decorate ornaments. Let's do that. I did do it, but I don't know why it didn't show up. But the tree skirt also doesn't show up. I don't think it didn't. Let me also, we can admire the lights, but I want to place a present pile underneath the tree, so we will do that as well. Also, it's kind of really cool that how those windows work. It's like I'm watching like a dollhouse, like a Barbie house. I can just see them walking across in the upstairs. So Lay's riding her bike on the inside of the house, I see. For some weird reason. Vasil does not quite have gold yet, so maybe you can do a little bit of baking. I don't think he'll really have time, but let's do some sugar cookies. Maybe don't ride your bike in the house. Maybe do that outside, Soleil, please. Okay, yeah, the ornaments are finally on there. It's such a pretty tree. And then tomorrow, what I want to do is, I want to take them all, and I think the only lot that would, or the only world that would make sense to go to would be Oasis Springs, because it's probably not going to have snow, because it's a desert world, but also it fits the aesthetic of like Chestnut Ridge as well, but I can just like act like it's a warmer part of Chestnut Ridge. It's just like a kind of similar world. But we can take the horsies and we can go out and we can do some horse riding. And then when we get back home in the afternoon, we can invite over the whole family and have a nice little Christmas dinner with everyone. Rosa got a pop-up. She said from her ex Pierce, this is the last person she dated before Vasil. Look at the beautiful sunrise. Oh gosh. He said, I'm feeling very unsatisfied in our relationship. If you're mean to me, well, I feel this way, our romantic relationship will suffer. And then she's getting a fear of like a fear of being lonely again, which she had a while back. But you know, I've kind of, a looming anxiety from fear of being alone. I've kind of thought that maybe I should go to her relationships, her past relationships, and make sure that I've asked them all to be friends, which I definitely did with Pierce. Like I broke up. We were dating him, and then I broke up with him. Ooh, we didn't pay our bills. Okay, I'll go do that. And yeah, so when I broke up with him, it seems like that would take away the romantic satisfaction. Maybe that's just kind of how it works now, where after a time it goes away. But like the romance is all the way down. Basically, they're at 6% romance. So I don't know why. I don't know why they still had romance satisfaction. That's a little bit weird. Okay, it is Winterfest morning. It's like 9. They didn't sleep in too much, but I definitely wanted to. I wanted to like fill their energy all the way full. So Lay's rested and ready to go. So we're gonna get out of bed. We're gonna get everyone up. I'm gonna have her brushing her teeth so that it raises her values, and then take a quick little shower. I know she's still feeling very sad, but I think that a nice outside of activity would probably help to get her mind off of things as well. A nice little distraction. Oh my gosh, Soleil's crying and she's sobbing in the shower. That was so sad. Okay, I'm gonna bring all 3 of them plus both horsies, because I think that Pepper will probably age up sometime today. And then let's go over to Oasis Springs. Should we just go to like the park? Probably it's probably the best place, or even like an empty lot out here, but probably the park, so that way we have like a bathroom and everything if we need it, or like to get some food if we need to. It started a group gathering, which is not what I wanted. Zoe's calling. Sure, we'll talk to her, talking maybe about what she's bringing to Christmas dinner. I want to end the gathering though. I don't want everyone to show up. So yeah, so it's not snowing here, which is perfect. It's cool and sunny. Does Soleil like fitness? Yes, that's perfectly fine. And then we're going to swap over to our little cowboy outfits. And then I forgot to bring the horses, so I'll go ahead and call those both over. Okay, we've got both of our little horses here. The little one, I really did think he was gonna age up. He's on 8 out of 7, so it's definitely time for him to age up. It just hasn't quite happened yet. So he's fine to just kind of hang out. That's fine. His hunger is poor. Oh, I guess he needs food. Can I feed him from here? Hand feed. Oh, okay, I can just feed him fruit. Perfect. I'll give him an apple. Ooh, okay, he just aged up in front of me. I can kind of see his little head back here. He has grown from a foal to an adult horse. He can now be ridden, trained, enter in competitions, and can mate with other horses. Hooray for Pepper. Okay, this is what he looks like. Oh, he's a big horse. He's a big one. This other horse over here, Rusty's a, what breed of horse is this? A quarter horse. Pepper is like a Clydesdale, I think they said. He's a Clydesdale, so he's a big draft horse. A quarter horses, I think, are more for riding, and then draft horses would be like for pulling things and stuff like that, but either way, I don't think it really matters. Okay, so here's little Pepper. Let's go. Let's put him in a group. Well, I guess I can't do that. I guess we can just wander off over here where there's not a lot of people. Oh gosh, these two just started making out for no reason in their cute little cowboy outfits. I don't know if Rosa would be really into horses, and also like Vasil doesn't have any horse riding skill. Oh, she's sad again. Okay, so let me get her too. We can give him a little hug. Yeah, and I'll probably need to update his riding outfit as well. I don't know what it's going to be. And then let's mount. Vasil has learned more about Rosa, is now attracted to her. Okay, I would hope that you are. I would hope so. Okay, he put a little saddle and bridle on, which is cute, so that's just fine. And then he's gonna lay down. Oh my gosh, she just flopped on over him. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Let's see, what do I do now? Reassure him about being ridden. No, don't get off. Soleil, how dare you? Is this gonna be just as annoying as riding like a bicycle? Is that what's gonna happen? Like where they're just constantly getting on and off even when you don't want them to? Oh, we just gotta, oh, Malcolm Landgraf has died. Oh, golly. Okay, I know. Hey, but still, I think I have a crush on Colton Troyer. This is what I've been wanting to come up. I've been wanting them to like do other things in that house. Yes, go for it. I don't know who Colton Troyer is. We're all getting phone calls just about Malcolm Landgraf dying, which is just fine. He was our neighbor back in the city. Go for relaxed ride. Let's start there. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cool. These two are just over here flirting, which is just fun. I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna let them do their thing, and I want to follow Soleil around. She's kind of nervous. You can see she's like gritting her teeth a little bit. But this is a very chill horse. I hope that she does not get bucked off. Pepper is acquiring the endurance skill. It'll help him manage his fatigue better. Okay. Oh, Nalani is showing up. Nalani, look at Nalani. I'm riding a horsey. Okay, I'm getting Rosa to take a little photo. She's not facing her, but that's just fine. We can get a few of these to put up on the wall in our house. I take so many screenshots when I'm playing, but the thing with screenshots is like my Sims can't like look at them. I think you can set them as a memory, I think. Like I can go to the capture manager, scroll through a million little screenshots until I find the current one because they're listed the wrong direction. But like here's a little, oh my gosh, here's a little picture of all of the little kids. There was Rosa, there was Vasile, there was Connor, and there was Jericho, and they would do their little snowmen and stuff. They've been best friends for like since they were little kids. And it's funny, like the whole group basically stayed best friends until we lost one. But then you can set these as a memory. So I can make this as a confident memory for Rosa. I think it will turn it into I don't know if it'll turn into a photo, but at least it turns into a memory for her. I don't think they give it to me as a photo or anything like that. It would be really cool if there was a way that I could get the screenshots and put them, have them in the game. I like to put on the wall. She's feeling happy, energized from, I thought she fell off. From a beautiful ride across the landscape was just what Soleil needed. His hunger is low. Can I feed him something? I don't have anything to feed him, so let me give her the strawberries that Vasile has. And then we can feed the horsey. We can feed him a strawberry. And since Vasile is like just chilling out talking to this other horsey, I'll get him to, ooh golly, it's 4 p.m. already. Okay. I think the horse rides are over. I wanted to see if I could see the lot that Soleil has to enter. It's in this world. Yeah, this one right here. So it requires handiness skill level 10. So she'll have to break open that thing once she maxes out her handiness skill. So I wonder if she should live in this world at least for like a time, maybe. Okay, we had a nice little horsey ride. It is too late to hang out though, but we can do some more horse riding tomorrow, definitely. So they can go and refill the feeder for both horses now. The baby doesn't have to drink milk anymore because it's no longer a baby. Rosa, why don't you start a party or update your social media? Let's do that first. Vasile and Rosa can be the hosts. And then we would just invite all of the family. Vasile could be the caterer, but I don't think we need one of those because we have a butler for that. And if these girlies don't change, so yeah, Rosa has like, I set them 1 billion outfits each. I usually do like the maximum level they'll let me do, which is 5. But yeah, she didn't put on her Christmassy one. So this is the Christmassy one I gave Rosa. It's, the boots kind of look black from far away, but they're green, and then the dress is red. And then she has green nails, so like I did the green and red. And then Soleil and Vasile also have some, and also she did not put on her Christmas one either. So she has this one, which is not green and red because, her colors are yellow, but I had this little shirt with the little Christmas tree on it, so I thought that was perfect. And then Vasile's is just like a nice little turtleneck that's red on the inside, and then he has some green shoes on. So they're all kind of festiving it up a little bit at least. And then if I can find the butler wherever the hell he went, I'm gonna see if he'll cook me a grand meal. Let's do cook party meal. I don't know if that'll count as a grand meal or if he'll just do like a big meal, but we'll see. Oh yeah, and then Azalea also has a cute little Christmas one as well. The butler could not carry out the task. Okay, fine, I will cook the meal myself. Who has higher cooking skill? His is 3. Oh yeah, Rose is coming in here to cook mac and cheese without being us. That's okay. And then as soon as you're done cooking mac and cheese, you can cook a grand, we can do a turkey dinner actually this time because we don't have to do a vegetarian one anymore. Rose is getting more phone calls. Bella Wayne has passed away. Okay, I thought you would like to know. I kind of wouldn't. I have a, I went to go let my cat in. I keep a baby gate like at my doorway, at the doorway to my room to keep the dogs out because otherwise I'll come in here and eat the cat food and the cats jump over the top of it. But here lately, some of my cats have been getting a little bit spoiled rotten and they've been waiting for me to open the gate before they'll come through. She like kind of, RC will do like a half jump so that she knows that I see her not able to do the full jump. And then she waits for me to open the gate for her. They're kind of spoiled rotten, but it's kind of cute, so I can't really be mad. Okay, so Azalea was thinking she was asking if she wanted to go date someone. I don't know who. I kind of wish I had remembered who it was that she had a crush on so that I could, I don't know, let's see what they look like. I don't know. I did that with Nalani where I would, anytime she would talk about dating someone, I would like kind of become friends with them. I'd invite them over, and then she never ended up like staying with those people. So I don't know if me inviting them over kind of messes something up a little bit. Or if I should just like let it be and then see if they went on a good date and then invite them over afterwards. How about you go talk? Go sing about Winterfest to Emmett and then describe your imaginary friend. She needs to do some little festive stuff, so beg him for new toys. Oh, here's a random kid that just came out to... Ooh, this other random kid is glitching, thinking about Emmett. This is a Bailey Moon. Oh, okay, this is Orange was Connor's brother. So this is Connor's niece, I guess, or nephew. I can't tell if it's a boy or girl. And they live in Tulani. Maybe we can go and chit chat to this little kid. Do a howdy introduction. Also, she's cold now. I knew they were gonna be cold putting on their party outfits, but it's okay. I would just get her to head inside then. Okay, let's just go inside instead. And I wanted... Ooh, Santa's shown up. I wanted to like call to grand meal, but for some reason Rosa won't finish cooking it. And this right here would be Rosa's sister-in-law, because it's her... Well, I'm saying sister-in-law as if they're married already, so I'm looking at them as if they're married, but that's not true. But it will be Rosa's sister-in-law because this is her brother-in-law's wife. So this is Billy Grove. And I CC'd these guys up a little while ago, and I just put like a regular CC on her, but turns out she's actually almost to become an elder. She's not an elder yet, but she's gonna age up any second. So I will have to elderify her pretty soon. Do a howdy introduction to Santa Claus, and then we can ask him for a gift. Emmett's just kind of moping around the house looking so sad. I feel awful for him. Oh gosh. Oh, he hates Christmas music as well. I'd forgotten about that. Okay, I'm sorry, Emmett. I know you're having a bad time. I really want to keep Christmas music on the thing. I don't like not having it, but it's fine. I'll just add it in post. Can I mute it? Let's just mute it. And then I'm gonna get Rosa to try to console him. Santa, don't you dare. He's leaving. Why did he just leave? He just went up the stupid chimney. I really wanted to ask him for a present. It's so annoying. I guess it's like midnight. So it's like, oh, he's leaving at midnight, but they don't usually do that. Usually they stick around for a long time. Okay, everyone's in here having a nice little, kind of a somber Christmas dinner, but at least all the whole family's getting together. They're all having like a nice time, and as best a time as they possibly can right now with after such an awful occurrence. So let's go ahead and open some presents. Rosa, go open your present. Someone added presents to this pile, so Soleil can go and open this gift here, and then Vasile, why don't you? Oh, he's cooking. Rosa got a robot vacuum. That's not actually a bad gift. And I think I'll go ahead and exit out the dinner party, just simply because Soleil won't really do the interactions as long as Emmett is in the house. And it's also almost 1 in the morning, so it's fine for everyone to leave. Vasile got a lump of coal. He is not particularly happy about it. Okay, that's pretty funny. Okay, and Soleil is opening her little purple gift. And she is going to she got a Blarfy. Okay, let me go and place their little things where they are. Here's her little Blarfy. Her bedroom is kind of teensy tiny, so I'll put it just kind of in the hallway here. They can just walk by it every day and say hey to Blarfy. I feel like her toys would spill out into the rest of the house, obviously. And she'd probably have a bunch of them downstairs as well, especially like over time. She would get more and more little things. Okay, here's Vasile's lump of coal. And then I'm not going to put that out. And then we'll put Rose's robot vacuum out here. Perfect. We have a little flower bouquet. I'm not sure where this came from, but I'm going to put it on the table. I'll replace the one that's there because it's a little bit too rustic for my taste. This whole house is a little bit too rustic for my taste, but sometimes it's good to switch up, what I'm comfortable with when it comes to like decor. Sometimes it's really fun, but it is nice to, add a few little, and like this little pot isn't really my taste either, so let's kind of swap that out. I feel there would be a lot of, like, this house would already be decorated, because people have been living here for a while. Sims have been living here, but it does make sense that once, Rosa and Soleil moves in, they would kind of start switching up some of the decor, at least to their tastes. Ooh, and I can change this bouquet actually to red. I like it. That's beautiful. It gives it a beautiful little pop of color there in the middle of the kitchen. Also, I've noticed that Vasile takes a long time to regain his energy when he sleeps, and it's because the bed is kind of garbage. I'm gonna swap it to a different bed, but I kind of want to use this one from Lovestruck, Vibromatic Nuevo, and it says it still equipped with a classic vibration and a backlit headboard. So that's interesting to see what this one does. I think think this is from one of the earlier Sims games, and they remade it for this. I'll get that one. And they remade it for whatever this one is called for Sims 4 in Lovestruck. I'm pretty sure, because I never played the earlier Sims games, but you know, I do go online and see people talk about things. Also, those lights look even cuter now. It's like they're coming out from behind the headboard, which is really cute. Soleil, it is time for you to go. She's actually really hungry. She never got any dinner because of Emmett. So go grab a serving of that so she can get some turkey, and then she can get ready for bed. She does have to go to school tomorrow. So it's a Thursday. It'll be a Thursday tomorrow, and then we'll have Friday is New Year's Eve. No, actually Friday's night on the town. That was it happens to use the same little pictures New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, which I had added into mine. So Thursday, Friday, then the weekend, which is Saturday, and also New Year's Eve, and also her birthday. So Saturday will probably be a fun day up until the very end when I have to kill Emmett off, which I'll do it after they count down to New Year's Day, kind of at the end of the party. So I'm not ruining the whole event. And then I would love to try out this little bed. Go sit at your vanity for a moment and wait on Vasile to come upstairs. He is building a snow pal. No, Vasile, go here as well, please. I want to see what this thing does. Light controls. This light. Ooh, it's backlit. Whoa, that's so cool. Okay, that's really neat. It kind of makes the ones on the wall that I put on there look a little bit weird, like they're really dim now. But that's whatever. And then I can turn the vibration on, sure. Does it like make them really relaxed? He's ill. Ugh, gosh. But he's very energized. What do I do now? Does it actually make them like, hear this woohoo while oh god, I hope Rosa's taking her birth control. Attendant, no more babies. Take a pill, please. It says it'll take three days to take effect, which is annoying because it is all set up to auto use, but I forget to do it manually every day because it's supposed to be auto use, but whatever. Do they get any special moodlets from woohooing on the vibrating bed? You'd think they might. Why is she sad? From seeking solace, from fear of being alone. She wants to perform self-reflection in a mirror, so I will have to get her to do that at some point. It just says pleasantly satisfied. It's just a regular old woohoo, I guess. She has work withdrawal, so she's tense, but she's okay, here, you guys need to actually go to sleep. Let me turn that off. That's getting annoying. It just seems like it would be really frustrating to have it be constantly moving like that. And then you go to sleep, Rosa. Okay, everyone go to bed. The butler's doing my laundry, coming in the middle of the night, just barging into my bedroom. Instead of sleeping, you know, you do have a bed. It's assigned to Saya, but I don't know. I want Saya back. I want the one that I CC'd up back. I think I have to, you know what? I think I'll just make him go home and see if it'll trigger me a different butler. Okay, yeah, our other butler has come back. Okay, so Lay has a little over an hour until school. I think it would be really fun if she got up early in the morning before school and went for a nice little ride. She can't do an intense ride. Not yet. Oh, so she has a loose tooth. Let's try going for an energetic ride. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is like the bouncy one that I had seen that other girl going on in front of my house. She looks a little bit freaked. She hasn't kind of bucked off yet, so I feel like it's probably going to happen at some point. She's been doing really good so far. Okay, she's going for a nice little jog. She's like, or a nice little ride. She's an hour late for school, over an hour late for school, but you know what? I don't think she'd really care that much. I feel like she would care about certain subjects in school, but like not, you know, she wouldn't be as strict on it as Rosa was. I don't think so. I think she would be really good at some classes, the ones that she's really interested in, like the science ones, obviously, and stuff like that. Azalea's date with Colton Troyer went very well. Congratulations. Let me actually, because I'm curious and very nosy, I'm gonna summon him and just kind of see what he looks like. Okay, he will be right over. Is he an elder? He may be an elder. No, he's just an adult. Okay, he's adult 042. He lives in San Myshuno, and he also has the same hair that I was gonna give Soleil when she ages up. This hair shows up on a lot of my townies. Okay, so Leia, I think it's about time that you get off of the horsey and go to school. Okay, I think that you can head off, especially because the snow's picking up as well, so. Okay, she's heading off for another day of grade school. I think that I'm gonna leave it here, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. This one was a little bit funner than the last one. I've really been wanting to explore the horses and stuff with Soleil, so I'm really glad that I was able to do that. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. The next video we will have New Year's Eve, probably, and maybe Emmett's death, and then I also will try to find some friends for Soleil to make a little like horsey group with. I think would be really fun. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye for now.